Hello, it's Stargirl the Practical Witch, and welcome to another one of my pick a card readings. Today we are going to figure out what blessings are coming for you March 2019. So before we get started, I need you to pick one of the four groups. This is group 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you've picked a group, you can fast forward to the timestamp I provide down below to see what your results are. If you need to pause... Sorry about that, guys. If you need to pause the video to meditate on the cards, feel free to do so. I also ask that you pick with your intuition and gut and not your eyes. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the pick a card reading. Group number 1. Let's see what blessings are coming for you in March 2019. Okay guys, I can see with the Ten of Swords, you guys have been through a lot of stress, or the past few months haven't been the greatest for you. This could have manifested as depression, anxiety. You might have been going through a lot of stress in your everyday life. There might have been a situation that was stressing you out. Some of you guys may have even went through a really bad breakup or a really bad friendship that ended. But anyway, from the Ten of Swords, I can tell that the past few months or weeks have not been the greatest for you. In fact, they've been pretty awful. But I want you to know that in March 2019, I'm seeing that you guys are going to conquer your fears. You're going to conquer your anxieties. And I see this with the King of Swords and the Strength card. So this is telling me whatever is ailing you right now in March 2019, it's going to be ancient history. It's not even going to be a problem anymore. So I want that to be a reassurance to you if currently you are facing some hardships or struggles. Now, another thing I'm seeing, guys, is that you are going to be recognized for some sort of talent in March 2019. Now, talents come in all shapes and sizes. A talent doesn't have to mean, you're a professional dancer, singer, actress, whatever, like the more mainstream ones. Talents can manifest as, charisma, people skills, having the ability to organize things. But one of the talents that you possess, one of your natural talents that you might not even know you possess yet, you're going to be recognized for in March 2019, and you're going to be praised for. And this talent might actually propel you forward in school or work or amongst your friends. Sorry, I have something stuck in my throat. So in March 2019, be prepared to know what your natural talents are. I know sometimes, especially earlier on in our spiritual journey, sometimes we're not sure what our natural strengths and abilities are, but guess what? You're not special. Everyone is born with natural strengths and abilities, every single one of us, and you are one of those people as well. And the reason why everyone is born with their own set of natural strengths and abilities is because these strengths and abilities are supposed to help us with our divine life purpose. The whole reason we're here in this weird human meat sack existence, you know what I mean? So yes, you guys have a set of natural strengths and abilities, and you will figure out what that is in March. You're going to figure out what it is you're naturally good at. I know for the longest time I was like, I have no idea what my natural talents are. I suck at everything. But for those of you who think that about yourselves, guess what? In March, you're going to find out what your natural talents are, and it's going to be like, wow, I can't believe I was good at this the whole time and I didn't see it. And it's really going to become apparent to you, which is such a beautiful blessing to know what your natural strengths are, because when you know it, you can grow them and you can capitalize on them. That's my Capricorn. Well, I'm an Aquarius Capricorn moon, so that's like the Capricorn side coming out of me when I said that. Now, another thing I'm seeing is I'm almost seeing like a kind of like a makeover, and I'm kind of thinking of like an 80s movie montage where like the girl with the ponytail and glasses gets a makeover and they turn into this hot bombshell because she took off her ponytail and glasses. That's sort of what I'm seeing for you guys, honestly. I'm seeing that you guys are going to go through a major inner spiritual outer makeover. You're not even going to be the same person in March. So January, you might have wanted that to happen, but for you, you're a late bloomer. In March, I see you going through a major physical transformation. I'm seeing that with the Strength card. So first of all, you're going to be blossoming inside and outside. And we also have nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. And we also have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt, or pedicure. So I see you guys going the extra mile to really take care of your appearance. And because of that, you're really going to notice. In March, you're really going to be noticed. So in March 2019, expect to shine, expect to be seen, expect people to admire you, and expect you to shine physically and spiritually. And I think a lot of this newfound confidence that I'm seeing from you comes from finally getting out of this stressful period in your life. You're going to feel like a load has been lifted on you. So be prepared to really shine in March. And we also have I Transform, Scorpio, I Transform. So guys, in March 2019, you are going to be the best version of yourself you can possibly be, physically and inside. And this also tells me that you could be a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. I'm also seeing Leo, sun, moon, rising, or I'm seeing the air signs. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So once again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I'm seeing Leo and Scorpio. So with Scorpio, that relates to the 8th house in astrology, I believe. So expect the ending of your suffering and the beginning of the happiness. So expect in March it to finally be the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. And also, I feel like recently something happened to you where you were like, I really don't want this to happen. I don't know why it's happening. Why is this happening to me? Why me? But with allowance, I'm also seeing, guys, that in March, you're going to realize why this bad thing happened, because it's going to birth a blessing. It's going to birth something amazing. So that could mean you got fired from your work and then you get a better job that pays more, or it could be something like your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you and then, the next week you meet the love of your life. So in March, expect to see why something bad happened to you. It could have been a loss of a family member. It could be anything really awful. You're going to see why in March this was a blessing, or why it had to happen. You're going to see the greater plan for it and why the universe was working in divine timing. So questions will be answered. Okay, guys, so I'm about to do something really strange, and I want you not to judge me and just trust me as a tarot reader. So I'm about to use some Uno cards, and the reason why I use Uno cards is because they have amazing color and numerology, and each number has its own vibrational frequency. And so does each color. So what I did was I took out all of the wilds, draw twos, reversals, and all that stuff, and I'm going to use the Uno deck. It's a numerology deck to see what area in your life will be specifically blessed in March 2019. And based on the number, I can tell you which area of your life will be. Okay, 5. So 5 in numerology is the number of change. So positive changes are coming to your life. This is also the number of adventures. This is the number of having good times. This is the number of being out in nature and experiencing the beauty of nature. 5, the number is of no restrictions, freedom, being free. So in March 2019, expect to be free from your anxiety, worries, obligation. Expect to have more time to do what it is you want to and go through this awesome 1980s montage transformation where you bloom into this beauty. So for those of you who are going through a breakup in March 2019, they're going to come crawling back because you are going to blossom without them. I'm talking about weight loss or weight gain, depending on, whatever your health needs. I'm talking about, you're finally going to be like a 10.5, and they're going to see that and want to come back to you. And I'm also just sensing just a good time in March. So that's all I have for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. I hope that resonates. Remember, guys, not every reading is going to resonate with you. So if that did not resonate, don't worry about it. It just means that maybe we don't connect as reader, viewer, or it just means this reading isn't for you. And that's all there is to it. Okay, or it could mean you just need to pick another deck. I don't know. One of those. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, group number 2. Let's see what blessings are coming to you March 2019. Oh, you know what this card reminds me of? The 6 of Wands, that Lana Del Rey song that's like, I want money, power, glory, or I I have everything I ever wanted. Success, fame, and Riviera. I even think I found God. I don't know, guys. Sorry, I went on a tangent. Sometimes when I look at tarot cards, they remind me of lines from songs. But this reminds me of like success, fame, Riviera. So for those of you who picked this group, I'm sorry if that made no sense. Maybe I had too much caffeine today. But what I'm pretty much seeing for you guys is you're going to get some sort of Riviera, or you're going to get some attention, and it's going to be very positive attention with the Six of Wands. For those of you who want popularity, or for those of you who want to be admired, or for those of you who just want recognition or to be checked out, some of us want that sometimes. There's no shame in wanting to be popular. There's no shame in wanting attention or anything like that. So please don't take that as a negative connotation. Maybe some of you don't even really want that consciously. But anyway, the universe is giving you this blessing anyway in March 2019. With the Six of Wands, I see an increase in your popularity. I see an increase in your charisma. I see an increase in your charm. Now, I wish I could tell you logically why this happens, but all I can tell you is our world is an energetic world, and astrology is the map of the universe. So there might be something in your birth chart, or there might be something going on astrologically that is making you more charming and magnetic than usual. It could be like, depending on your placements. But with the Six of Wands, I am seeing prepare to have more people check you out, prepare to have more people look at you romantically. Be prepared for more people trying to be friends with you or invite you places, or like have a surplus and people wanting to get close to you, wanting to know you, and like almost just like a lot of attention is what I'm feeling like. So one thing I'm seeing, guys, is that Virgo full moon really did things to you, because we just had a Virgo full moon last night partially and about to be tonight. But with the Virgo full moon, a lot of you guys will get the urge to clean, and you'll become more cleanly and maybe have the urge to organize. And I'm seeing that with the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm also seeing it with the clear your space card, right? It says, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mispronounce words sometimes. I think it's partially because of nerves, and, I like my brain works faster than my mouth. I got to work on opening that throat chakra. But I am seeing for you guys in March 2019, you're going to do something with your living space that makes you feel creative and refreshed. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm somebody who I hate cleaning. I hate organizing. I'm not a decorator. I have 0 Virgo in my freaking chart. Okay. My house is disgusting. And then one day I just had the urge. I need to move around my furniture. I need to decorate. I need to put fairy lights up. I need to do something with this place because I'm not being creative in it. And I just reorganized and rearranged my room and threw up lights and was like, oh, now I feel creative. That's what I see is going to happen to you guys. You're going to snap one day and just look at your house or your room and be like, okay, I need to make it cute. I need to go on Pinterest. I need to or go on Amazon. I need to order some fairy lights. I need to move around my bedroom so I feel creative and more productive. You guys are going to snap and get that living situation on point. And that is a blessing from your angels for those of you who aren't normally organized. So be prepared for that. And, maybe for those of you who are really young, your parents could, buy you some new furniture, or you might get some money or like a coupon or a gift card to buy furniture or like things to make your house pretty. But I am seeing that, and it's going to be something that really makes you creative and really inspires you. Okay, so I'm also seeing that in March 2019, it's going to be a busy, busy time for you. I'm seeing that you're going to have a lot of options when it comes to your career. So I know some of you guys are in school. If you're in school, hang tight. I'll get to your reading in a second. But for those of you who are unhappy at your work or feel complacent at work, I'm seeing for you, Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you guys are actually going to have a better job opportunity come your way, something that you actually like, or if it's not something you actually like, something that pays you a lot more money or gives you a lot more freedom or flexibility. And for those of you who are looking for jobs, expect to have many options. Expect to have a lot of options and a lot of job offers. In fact, it could just be like, you walk into somewhere and someone's like, hey, we like your look. I want to offer you a job, because we have the Fool, which talks about dumb luck, just like luck for no good reason, things just falling into your lap. So for those of you looking for a job in March, yes, you will find a job. You will have a lot of options. For those of you already in a job, expect to have more options when it comes to your career. Now, for those of you in school, This can manifest, guys, as you passing classes or passing tests without studying, or skating by and by the skin of your teeth passing. So the Fool represents, like I said, dumb luck. So for those of you taking multiple choice questions, I'm not saying don't study. Please study. Please don't listen to this tarot reading and don't study. But I'm saying for those of you who didn't have time to study as thoroughly as you wanted, I am seeing that dumb luck, the Fool. And we're also seeing it with the Grand Trine blessings. This also talks about dumb luck. Luck that just falls into your lap. And it's so crazy how tarot cards are just connected like that, guys. Isn't that nuts? We have 2 cards that say the same exact thing. And I don't handpick this. I literally get in a trance and shuffle and wait for cards to fall out. And it's just crazy how all of the frequencies match. So guys, expect really dumb luck. For those of you who are into acting, modeling, for those of you viewers living in LA where, stuff like this happens, expect, to be discovered at the grocery store, discovered at the bank. And when you guys do get discovered, in this situation, I want you to comment and shout me out and remember that I predicted this for you, okay? I'm just saying. But I'm seeing dumb luck, being at the right place at the right time, being at the right place at the right time, and because of that dumb luck, it furthers your life and it brings so many blessings, if that makes sense. Okay, and we have change, so positive change. So one thing I'm seeing, guys, is we have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine life purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So in March 2019, expect to have an opportunity that will actually lead you to your highest soul's purpose, the reason why you're here on earth. And this counts for people as well. Before you hang out with people, ask yourself, do they drain my energy or do they uplift me? Before you go to parties or situations or go to a job, think about it. Do I feel excited or do I not feel excited? If you feel excited, that is, you are on the right path, okay? If you don't feel excited and you don't want to do it, guess what? You're on the wrong path. It is really that simple, I swear. Life doesn't have to be as complicated as, sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do in life. That is true at a base level, but trust me, when you are on the right path to your divine life purpose, or you're with your real soul family, you will feel energized and inspired. If you ever feel drained, if you ever don't want to, those are not the right people. That is not the right job. Okay, so like I was telling the other guys, I am a quirky, relatable girl. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm using Uno cards as a numerology deck because they have really great numbers, and they also have really great colors, and each number has its own vibrational frequency. And so does each color. Pretty much what I did is I took out all of the reverse skips, wiles, draw twos, and now I'm just using as a numerology deck to figure out what specific area in your life will be blessed in March 2019. Guys, I know this is weird, but you can use playing cards, you can use Uno cards, because guess what? Numbers are frequency. I keep burping on this pick card. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. For group number 2, what area of their life will be most blessed? March 2019. Ooh, 1. Okay. So we have the number 1, and the yellow relates to the solar plexus chakra. So guys, this means you are going to be noticed. You are going to stand out in the crowd. It means popularity, taking control of your life, being a leader and having people follow you because they're inspired by you. Solar plexus chakra, feeling confident, feeling inspired, feeling motivated. So that's how you're going to have feelings of motivation and confidence in your abilities in March 2019. So that is an awesome confirmation from the universe. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. I hope that reading resonated. If it did not, that simply means one of a few things. 1, this reading was not meant... Oh, hold on, guys. Let's go over the astrology signs real quick. Sorry, I bet some of you clicked out. Okay, so I am getting Aquarius. I am seeing that some of you guys are... Aquariuses, and that normally means you guys are a little bit of rebels, maybe a little bit hippie, maybe living life off the carved path, kind of doing things your own way, quirky people. You guys could also be any fire sign, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. And then also Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. However, I feel like this is coming up because of the Virgo full moon coming through. So once again, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And the reason why I'm including the astrological signs, guys, is because I feel like this really helps your intuition figure out if this reading was for you or not. So I felt like that was important to put in. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for you guys. And like I was saying, if this reading does not resonate, it was either because 1, this reading was not meant for you, 2, because maybe we don't connect as reader viewer, or 3, maybe you just picked the wrong card and you need to go ahead and pick again. So it could be any one of those things. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, group number 3. Let's see what blessings are coming for you March 2019. Wow. Okay, guys. So with the 5 of Pentacles, this is telling me that you guys probably suffer from some sort of like performance punishment. Nothing you ever do is good enough. This manifests as low self-esteem. Like when you're always looking at the mirror and going, oh, my face isn't symmetrical. My nose is too big. My lips are too small, blah, blah, blah. You know, like the nasty thoughts you have in your head when you look in the mirror. With the 5 of Pentacles, I'm sort of seeing that might be your thought process currently as of this moment. Or what it could mean is you're not confident in your abilities. You're someone who might be a people pleaser, or if not a people pleaser, you might be someone who never offers to take responsibility, or you never take charge, you never take the lead. You kind of let people talk all over you because you're not confident in yourself. You don't know how to speak up for yourself. You feel insecure, maybe a little self-conscious. I'm seeing that for you guys. You're not fully confident in your abilities. Maybe some of you are artists or really anything, and you're just having like general performance punishment. I am seeing that with the energy of the 5 of Pentacles. You're worried about the future. Am I good enough? Am I going to be successful? I want you guys to know, if you picked group number 3, in March 2019, the blessings coming your way is you are going to be victorious over those insecurities. And also, if you're wondering if you're doing any sort of competition, or you're working towards a goal that you feel like you're not going to be able to achieve, I want you to know in March 2019 that's going to come to a close and you will be victorious. So this could be in your career, school, work, friend group, social media, whatever. Whatever it is that you're afraid you won't be able to accomplish, whatever it is you're worried about, where you feel like you're not good enough and you're going to fail, don't worry, you're not going to fail. I see victory. I see the victory in March 2019. Now, another thing I'm seeing, this is a general reading, guys, so I am going to get multiple different messages. With the 4 of Wands and the Chariot, this makes me feel something about home, or like transportation with the Chariot. And 5 of Pentacles sometimes can represent not having your basic needs met, such as, food, shelter, getting places, transportation. And I want you guys to know in March 2019, for those of you struggling with like, am I going to be able to afford rent? Am I going to be able to afford my car payment? Am I going to be able to get a car? Am I going to be able to buy this house? Or anything to do with your living vehicle or basic needs. In March 2019, these basic needs will be met. Your angels will bless you with it, because I have abundance. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So some of you guys might have been having, like I said, money issues, just plain out money issues. Guess what, guys? I see the abundance. I see the abundance. Trust me, guys, you will have the abundance you need. And I know taxes are coming up, guys. Like, I know. And for those of you who have your own business or make, some amount of money, that's not a good thing. Or for some of you who will get a tax return, maybe that's what it is. But I am seeing an abundance of financial money for you, where you're able to buy like the bigger things, like a car, or buy the bigger things like a laptop, things that cost more money you can't just buy straight out, right? I am seeing that for you guys. That's awesome. And like I said, I'm seeing an increase in your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is going to be up. You're going to be feeling confident. And like I was telling the other group, I don't know what's going on astrologically. I am not a, astrologer, but I will tell you this, I'm really in tune with tarot, and tarot always matches astrology. So there might be something in your birth chart, something with the energies going on astrologically, where you're going to get a boost in this confidence, and you're going to be like, yeah, you know what? I can do this. I can get through this. You know what? I am awesome at this. You're finally going to have belief in yourself and your abilities. This is such a beautiful deck. I love looking at it, and you know how I know this is like a big blessings are coming through? I am getting the spiritual tingles, and I feel excited. Okay, so we have the 11th house, friends. Okay, so 11th house, friends, this means, with the Four of Wands, I'm seeing an increased connection with your family and your soul family. So some of you guys might had a falling out or not so good relationship with your family. We all have that, but in March 2019, I see you developing, cultivating, and getting closer to your parents and siblings. Now, another thing I'm seeing is, guys, you really will meet your soul family. This is the year of meeting your soul family, actually. And in March 2019, you're going to meet people who bring you up and make you stronger, people you feel energized being around. I am seeing that as well. I'm seeing an increase in socializing, but the good kind of socializing, the quality socializing where you like those people. They build you up. You are inspired. You're creative with these people. I'm seeing like an increase in cooperation with your schoolmates or people you work with, just a general feeling of like, I like these people I am forced to spend every day with, And that's a blessing because a lot of the times when you have to go to work or school, at least for me, I hated the people I went to work and school with, you know what I mean? But with you guys, it's like you're actually going to enjoy working with people in March 2019, and you're going to meet someone who's a part of that soul family. And for some of you, I'm seeing like working in a band or doing a creative art project with somebody. And that's really going to be beneficial for you. Now, I want to point out this little numerology thing I'm seeing right here, little angel number. I have this belief card, which, like I said, belief in yourself, that's going to happen. I'm seeing and guys, I'm seeing your crown chakra opening up. I see a lot of purples and blues, a lot of third eye, a lot of psychic experiences, feeling closer to the divine, feeling more spiritual than usual. We have 11, we have 11th house. And you know how I see that? I see that angel's trying to tell you an angel number, 1111. And when you see 1111 on the clock, that means your manifestations are happening quicker if you're using the law of attraction. It really does. That is a message from the universe that a wish is coming true. When you see 1111, whatever energy you've been putting out in the universe is coming into fruition fast. So this is a warning. If you're thinking negative thoughts, guess what? That 1111, you're going to manifest more negativity. However, if you're focusing on the positive, if you're really tapping into the spiritual and you're saying every day how grateful you are, you're manifesting more abundance quick. So in March 2019, whatever it is you're trying to manifest will manifest 110%. Okay, so like I was telling the other groups, I've been using Uno cards as numerology cards because they have great colors and each number has its own vibrational frequency. Each color has its own vibrational frequency. I know it's really silly, but you know what? I just had an inspiration to do it. I took out all the draw twos, reverses, skips, wilds, and now we're just left with numbers. So I'm going to draw a card from the Uno deck to see what area of your life will be most blessed using numerology for deck number 3. So for deck number 3, what area of their life will be the most blessed? 6, guys. Okay, so 6 pops out. So this is like, this 6 relates to the heart chakra. 6 relates to love. It relates to your relationships with others. 6 is a nurturing number. 6 is a number of home and family. So expect your home life to be blessed. Expect your relationships to be blessed. 6 reminds me of Cancer. So anything to do with Cancer, your relationships, your emotions, the way you feel about others. It's really a home lovey-dovey number. So with number 6, really expect those family and relationships to be really blossoming. And it's going to be with the color red, it relates to your root chakra. This is going to be what grounds you and what pulls you through is your friends and family in March 2019. Okay, so one thing I am seeing is I am getting the Cancer. It's funny, we got 6 in the Chariot, so I'm Cancer. You could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, so that's one thing that's really standing out to me is the Cancer card. But however, I am getting Pentacles and Wands, so you can be an Earth or a Fire sign or have a lot of Earth or Fire in your chart. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, and then the Cancer. But I'm really getting a strong Cancer vibe here. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I really hoped you enjoyed this reading. Like I was telling the other groups, if it does not resonate, it just simply means this reading was not meant for you, or it can mean we don't connect as reader-viewer, or it can mean that you picked the wrong card and maybe you need to meditate on the cards a little bit more. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, group number 4. Let's see what miracles and blessings are coming your way in March 2019. Okay, guys, so this is a general reading, so I'm going to get multiple messages, all right? So bear with me if it doesn't resonate right away, but let me get the most obvious interpretation out of the way because I just have to. Okay, we have the Star, twin flames, we have Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, that a fiery, hot, spiritual love connection. So not only is this a passionate, hot love connection, this is a spiritual love connection, one that was made in the stars. So for those of you in a relationship, I want to tell you there's going to be a renewal in your relationship in March 2019. You're going to remember why you're with this person. You're going to see the spiritual connection. You're going to know the spiritual connection. You're going to know if they're twin flame, soulmate, karmic. You are going to finally see if this person is truly the person for you. I'm also seeing like maybe you'll take your relationship a step further, or maybe there'll be a renewed passion in your relationship. But for you guys already in a relationship right now, I want you to know in March 2019, you're going to know why you're in a relationship with them. You're going to know the spiritual connection between each other, and it's going to be a passionate month for you. Now, for those of you guys who are single and don't have a relationship but want a relationship, and you were wondering, is this going to happen in March 2019? 110%. I see it because we have beloved one. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Okay, so this deck deck doesn't have twin flame card. It has soulmate cards, but it could be twin flame, and I'm really seeing that with the Star. For those of you wondering, yes, in March 2019, you are going to meet the one for you. You are going to meet your ultimate soulmate, your twin flame connection. I see it happening. I see it happening for you guys, okay? And it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. It's going to be love at first sight. Yes, it's going to happen. Now, even for some of you who don't want a romantic relationship, because the love energy in here is so strong, I see that it's a possibility that it's going to stumble into your lap out of nowhere, unexpected. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't even want a relationship. But when you meet this person, a relationship will blossom. For you guys, this is the only real love deck I have. And I definitely see a lot of love happening to you guys. And like I said, it's not just passion. It's not just lust. It's spiritual love. Now, that was the most obvious interpretation, but I'm also going to use my romance angels right here because I want to see what's up with it a little bit. I want to clarify it a little more for you guys. I didn't do this for any other group, but I want to see, for those of you who are manifesting this big time spiritual relationship. Oh, and a side note, it is the age of Aquarius coming up. So if you have a twin flame out there, no, it's already the age of Aquarius, I believe personally, and a lot of other psychics do. And I've seen this. If you have a twin flame out there, it's going to happen this year or the next year, okay? It's going to. More and more twin flames are reuniting. And if you pick this deck, it's very likely you do have a twin flame relationship. But I want to see what's wedding. Oh my gosh. So for some of you, you guys could be getting married in March. You could be getting married. Someone might propose in March, or you're going to meet the person you are going to marry in March. I'm sorry. I didn't think you guys could see that. Let's see what else wow. So this relationship is likely going to end in wedding. And for those of you who are really, really young, you know what? I met my first husband. That's so silly. I met my first husband in high school. So you never know. Ooh, codependency. Wow. Okay, so there's good and bad connotations between this. But when I see codependency, I'm a heart chakra person. I like to look at the positive. I'm seeing this as you guys can't get enough of each other. You guys are going to be attached to each other's hip. You guys are going to be addicted to this person. This person's going to give you life. I'm going to draw one more card. Okay, let's see. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so with the wand energy, this could mean that some of you guys might take it a little too fast. And as we all know, twin flame relationships are passionate, but they can be tumultuous. So what I'm hearing from the angels is when you meet this person, even though you're going to want to fall fast, spend every single second with this person, try to slow it down. But you know what? I'm not going to go off too much about that because I know when you're in love, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it. And that's that. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, so now let's go on to the less obvious interpretation. So I have the card Akasha. Akashic or Akashic records. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine mission. Whoa. Whoa, guys, let's hold up. So we have the star, which right away in tarot, the star relates to, indigo, crystal, rainbow children, some sort of star seed, obviously, right? The star. It's also a card of Christ consciousness. It relates to the number 33. It relates to life path 33s. It relates to soul urge 33, which is the master teacher, Christ consciousness. It is the most enlightened of all of the master numbers. And I'm seeing that you guys have that Christ consciousness, that enlightenment in your soul. I see that you guys are older souls. You guys are not young souls by any means. You've been here and done that. And now you are reincarnated in this specific age, and it's not an accident. You came here to usher in the age of Aquarius. So we, for the past 2,000 years, have been in the age of Pisces, which is about monarchs, right? It's about finding what you believe in. It was about dying for religion. It was also about ignorance, the matrix, the control system, government. So the age of Pisces is all about the triangle of power. Who's at the top of the triangle? Who's at the bottom? It's all about believing in, a certain religion and what you believe in. The age of Aquarius that we're entering into is the age of information, the age of knowledge, the age of enlightenment. But with the age of Aquarius also comes the dark side of coldness, okay? Which I'm not going to go on to too much in this video, but you were born at this time by no accident. You are a starseed, a light bearer, meant to help usher in the age of Aquarius. And it is your job here on earth to be a spiritual teacher. This is your angels telling you right now, guys. It's in the Akashic records. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Guys, you should be doing what I'm doing. You have a higher spiritual purpose on this earth, and with that comes a higher vibration, a higher burden. And a lot of the times you guys have twin flames out there. Yes, it is true that you are more likely to have a twin flame out there if you are an older soul, if you are a starseed, if it relates to your divine mission. Guys, you have a high spiritual purpose on earth, and in March 2019, you are going to have an opportunity to get on that path. So I see that some of you might have strayed from your path recently. You might not have been following your highest spiritual purpose. You might not have been on the right path, or you might have been distracted by things that weren't in alignment with your higher self. But in March 2019, I see you getting back in alignment with your higher self and acting out your divine life purpose and having the opportunities to do your divine life purpose, finally knowing what your divine life purpose is specifically. This is a broad term, but what this is telling me is you have a high spiritual purpose here on earth. And in March 2019, this is my favorite of all the decks because it got me the most excited. I'm seeing you're going to know exactly what that divine purpose is. That is freaking awesome, guys. You should be excited. You will know why you were sent here on this earth in March 2019. And when you figure that out, I want you to comment on this video and tell me what that is, because you're going to have an idea. This is going to be a divinely gifted idea that comes to you. And you are going to finally know your mission here on earth, and you will do it. You will be on the right track. You will be exactly where it is you are supposed to be, and you don't have to worry anymore. Am I on the right track? Okay, so we have the root chakra and the sixth house. So this is actually, these type of cards have been popping up recently because, like I was telling the other group, we have, the Virgo full moon that just came up, or it's coming up today as we speak, as I'm recording this. And this, guys, let's be real. I love Virgos. My dad is a triple Virgo, though, and let me tell you something. They are anal about their daily routine. They're anal about the cleanliness of the house. They're anal about their bodies. They're just anal. They're an anal sign, okay? I have no Virgo in my chart, which is probably why I'm a mess. But with this Virgo full moon, you guys are going to start paying attention more to how you treat your body. Expect all of a sudden, I see physical working out. Generally when I see the wands like this, the Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this really tells me, guys, you guys are going to start doing physical exercise. And I know that might be a shocker for a lot of you guys who are lazy like me. I don't like physical exercise, but you're going to have that inspiration to start treating your body right. You're going to be like, you know what? I want to get fit and healthy. You're going to start treating your body like a temple. And this is something you're going to stick with. I truly believe that. You're going to start paying attention to what you put in your body. I'm seeing some sort of diet, some sort of workout routine for sure, 110%. Okay. And then we have the root chakra, which means balancing of the root chakra. So some of you in the past, you guys might have been like undereaters or overeaters. Like you might have like restricted or binged too much. That is a symptom of root chakra blockage. Root chakra blockages or root chakras that are overactive can result in over-exercise, or they can result in no exercise at all. They can result in binge eating, restricting. They can result in hoarding. They can result in not believing you deserve anything, or like being very like you have difficulties doing things or buying things for yourself. So in March 2019, I see you guys overcoming those eating disorders. I see you really balancing that root chakra, becoming more grounded. And another thing I'm seeing is, look at the color scheme, guys. We have, a perfect balance of the reds and the blues and the purples. So if you look at the chakra system, the crown chakra is at the top of the head, right? And the root chakra is at the bottom. So this tells me in March 2019, you are going to be doing things that are in alignment with your physical body and your spiritual body. Therefore, you're going to be in the right path. I hope that wasn't too cryptic or like mystic, psychic-y. I hope that made sense, but I'm really excited for you guys. You guys are really going to own up, take responsibility, get your life together, and start adulting in March 2019. So like I was telling the other groups, I am using Uno cards as numerology cards because they have so many great numbers, so many great colors, and each number has its own vibrational frequency. Each color has its own vibrational frequency. So I took out all the wilds, reverses, skips, draw twos, and I'm using them as numerology cards to see where specifically in your life you will be most successful in March 2019. Wow, so we have the number 1, guys. Okay. Number 1, finding what it is you are meant to do in this world, finding who your truest self is, leading the way to your truest path, finally being in alignment with your true self, taking the plunge and doing things you never did before, going places no one has ever gone before, being a leader and an inspiration to others. And it's also blue, relates to the third eye and the throat chakra. So be prepared to be speaking your truth. Be prepared for that psychic eye to be open. Now, another thing I'm seeing is the star relates to fame, guys. So for any of you whose profession might relate to getting acknowledgement, I am seeing that ball will start rolling. The beginning of fame or attention for your work is going to start rolling in March 2019. Or this means, guys, it's in your life purpose to have some sort of fame with your spiritual journey, with your spiritual work, and having a large audience. Now, what I'm seeing specifically, the signs for this card is a lot of fire. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And with the star, this relates to Aquarius, bringing in the age of Aquarius, or the Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. So that's all I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. Once again, if it does not resonate, this means the reading was probably not meant for you, or it means we don't connect as reader-viewer, or it means you picked the wrong deck and maybe you should try picking another deck. Anyway, guys, I really hoped you enjoyed this reading. It was such an honor reading your cards. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.